When we looked at Marlowe in the playground or lines of Marlowe code in a code editor, it was evident that when and pay constructs form the core of all the contract logic. How is this possible? As we have seen loans, CFDs, bonds, ENFTs, and airdrops. If you break it down, everything we do with Marlowe is a swap of tokens. There are different dimensions. For example, a loan is a swap of time versus interest or premium payment. An ENFT is an exchange of a certain token type. Here, a single mint, unique non-fungible token with very specific characteristics and a unique asset identifier. A meme coin purchase is also exchanging, IKI swapping, your horse keys, snacks or Nikes for ADA tokens. So we have parties with accounts, and thankfully every asset on Cardano exists natively on the ledger without requirement of a smart contract. If you have the addresses of the parties who may hold roles and the asset policy ID, you are set. Marlowe has a lot of possibility to change inputs, parameters, timeouts, roles, and nest transactions and cases to mind-boggling levels of complexity. If you see this as a cooking recipe to a single multi-asset, multi-period swap, it may become easier to design the overarching when construct and even leverage JavaScript or Haskell-wrapped Marlowe to act as factories inside your contract. The technical possibilities to serve a whole array of underserved financial markets, unbanked millions. Think of the young and tech-savvy emerging global south population or broken, over-intermediated, over-financialized savings and lending systems in the developed world. New solutions do not need to be rocket science, and Marlowe will allow you to get started with secure, permissionless, and automated financial contracts within days. Earlier videos in this series have already dealt with step-by-step development of Marlowe contracts that were all centered on swapping tokens, be they stablecoins, ADA and Lovelace, fungible Bear Garden, or some other non-fungible token changing hands from Christopher to Elizabeth or Alice to Bob. Input Output has a YouTube channel, and IOG Education has countless playlists that cover some of the earlier tutorials for Marlowe prior to Marlowe 2025. With the exception of a split between Marlowe Run and Playground, all this still holds true for designing your Blockly and Marlowe scripts, running simulation, deploying to testnet as part of your web app, and finally graduating to mainnet. Some of the pages and cloud servers are transitioning as part of the wider Marlowe transition, so you may need some patience for all services to return to normal in 2025. A little Haskell cannot hurt you on Cardano, by the way, as it underlies many concepts throughout. As the swapping of tokens is at the heart of most template and sample Marlowe and the Marlowe Runner and Playground tutorials, you can also refer to Marlowe on GitHub, where the repositories of the original creator Input-Output and the new Marlowe nonprofit reside. This project also has a GitHub repository with JSON and Marlowe code uploaded into a dedicated folder, as well as a citizen developer journey walkthrough and all Playground Blockly templates as graphic and code examples for you to peruse at your convenience. Cardano has made open source development and a timeless, masterless infrastructure free from hierarchies and paywalls the core of its mission. So hop over to GitHub, fork or clone some Marlowe repos, and start contributing or piggybacking off of other people's contributions. People want you to develop on Cardano, and you will hopefully generosity and open minds on your journey to add new features, better user experiences, and more robust safeguards as a destination.